Hi, I'm home. I picked up some corn on the cob, which I'm going to have Jeff roast it on the grill, but I'm not going to eat it as corn on the cob. I'm going to cut it off the cob and I'm going to make it into a street corn that I got a recipe from Nikki from. And then I figured I'd make myself some noodles like a pesto. Let's see what this Prego basil pesto, and I also got a couple jars of this, which I just like to keep on hand. So I'll do that with noodles, and then I'll make him his rice. He's like washing the windows right now. I want to clarify something. I made a comment about I was not going to tell Todd's story until I got permission from Todd. And then I got a call and I was told that it sounded like I was saying Todd like molested a child or raped a woman or, something that like he's a freak. No, that is not what he did to get himself into trouble. It has nothing to do with molesting a child, raping a woman, nothing like that. It's nothing to do with rape. It's nothing to do with molesting anybody. It has to do something with drinking, and I'm going to stop at that point there. But there is no reason for people to think that. I just don't want to tell his story unless I talk to him. That's what it boils down to. So I'm not. And Jeff, you are going to do. God dang it. I've got to go in here and shut these windows now because he's going to come in here. Hold on. There. Now he can wash the windows. Now he wants to do the screens, and I was going to help him, but I brought my car over and I wanted to rinse that off and wash it, but he decided he's going to do it. So, fine. You want to play in the water? You play in the water. I'll fix the food in the house. I did pick up some really thick pork chops. I also got some ribs, boneless ribs, like country style, that I think would be good for like putting in a slow cooker with some barbecue sauce, maybe some Kinders or something, and then just let it slow cook all day long, and then use that like where it rips it up, and we can put it on the mini buns and make like little mini bun pork sliders. No, that made no sense. But you take a pork chop, not a pork chop, a country style rib, and you put it in the slow cooker with barbecue sauce, and you slow cook it all day long to where it's just like falling apart, rips apart real easy. Then you put it on the mini bun, and you can put pickle on it or cheese, and then that's dinner. We still have some chicken left over, but we're going to use that for like if we wanted to have a salad. I made him his drink again today. The 1 cup of blueberries, 1 cup of water, like 8 ounces blueberry, 8 ounce water, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and half a lemon squeezed. And when I got home, he's like, I've had to have been to the bathroom at least 10 times so far today. I'm like, that's information I really didn't freaking need. He goes, no, I don't mean that. I mean, I've been peeing. Oh, okay. Well, that still is information I don't need to be told, but it's flushing him, and that's kind of what he wanted it for. So I'm gung-ho if that's what he wants to have every morning. I told him we still got plenty here for a few more days, and then if he gets to the end of that and he wants to keep doing it, then I'll keep doing it. I did pick him up, though, some mango white chocolate. He loves these. He usually eats these ones, the double chocolate, but I got him mango one. He hasn't noticed it yet, so I'm waiting for him to notice it. But I do got him cooking on the grill again with the pork chops. I picked him up his beer so he can have his beer when he's out there grilling. And he has to spray our trees down because I seen a Japanese beetle. And I don't know if you guys know what a Japanese beetle is. It's a beetle that the back of it looks like metallic. When you look at it, it like glows like a metallic color. They'll eat the hell out of your plants. And I've got them on the tree the maple tree in the back. I got it on the flowered tree on the side of the shed, and the new one that I planted last year, which Jeff thinks is not going to make it. Which, if that happens, then that's fine. We'll just dig it up or whatever. I started that one from a sapling, and I thought I could save it, but I guess I can't. But it's out in the back 40 on the other side of the fence, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to start getting his rice and stuff together for him. I'm not going to add the liquid to it, because once you add the liquid to it, the rice is going to start absorbing it. And I'm just going to cut up the vegetables, the water chestnuts, his broccoli, and get everything kind of mixed together. Then find out from him when he wants to do the grill, because it's going to take like less than an hour in the oven. And I promised him, so I have to do it, even though it's pretty. If I'm going to do it, today's to do it, because after today it's going to get warmer and warmer and warmer and warmer. So I'd rather, if I have to run the oven, do it today. Even though as soon as these windows dry, I can open them back up. But he's going around the house with the hose. He's got the hose in the front, and he's already done both the kitchen windows, the living room, and now the bedroom. So next he will be going to the backyard, getting the hose that's back there to do all the screens on the porch, because they're all full of that cottonwood bullshit too. That's what we're trying to do, is get it all cleaned off. But yeah, I wanted to clarify that, because Jake's like, Mom, that makes it sound like Todd's a freak or something. And no, he didn't do anything like that. That has nothing to do with the trouble that he got into. And I'm not going to elaborate, but no, he is not a freak. I'm far from it. So I will talk to him as soon as I can and find out if he cares if I share his story, or if he wants to do it himself when he's home. Either or, I'm going to let that go. But no, it does not involve children. It does not involve like raping. It doesn't involve any of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get Jeff's crap together. I want him to cook this corn. I even shucked it at the store. But I want to cook the corn, and then I want to cut it off the cob. And then I want to, it's cream cheese, onion, I want to say green chili, but I'm not positive. I'll have to look it up. It's on my phone. Nikki sent it to me. But she made it when we went over to their house to eat, and it was good. It was really good for Father's Day when they had it. So I'm going to try it. And I'm not making a big batch. I'm making a small one just in case. If I make it and it's good, then I can do a big batch. If I make it and it's not good, at least we ain't got that much to waste. It'll be good, though. I'll make something. No matter what it is, I'll make it good. I really love the messages I've been getting of people who are just now finding me. If you're just now finding me and you're seeing some of my up-to-date videos that I'm doing like right now, go back and look at the other ones. You think I'm crazy now? Man, go back to when I first started this. I didn't know what the hell. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing, but at least I'm better now than I was when I first started doing it. Especially with, I do have different ideas for food, and if people want me to, there is somebody, I'm going to mention it now. I will make shepherd's pie. My mom used to make it. That's where you take like meat. Usually it's lamb, but we weren't a lamb family, so I'll do the beef, or I might do turkey. I'm not sure yet. But you cook that up, and you cook it up with some peas and carrots and a little onions, and you have a gravy. And then once you all have all that cooked together, then you put that like in a dish, a glass dish, and then you take mashed potatoes, which I have my potatoes that I can myself, but you mash it, and then you put that over top of it, and then you can put like a thin layer of cheese, and then you bake it. And it's called shepherd's pie. And someone had mentioned it yesterday, and I started thinking about it. My mom used to make that all the time. And that was actually, to me, a comfort food. You know how like a macaroni and cheese is a comfort food, mashed potatoes and gravy. Shepherd's pie is a comfort food. And you don't really have to use peas and carrots, but what was that one show? Forrest Gump. Go together like peas and carrots. Peas and carrots together are awesome. And I truly believe that. There was something else somebody said about liver and onions. Absolutely hell to the no. I will not do liver and onions. I was anemic when I was real little, And the doctor told my mom, so they didn't want to have to give me like a medication because my iron was so low, feed her at least once a week liver and onions. My mom used to make liver and onions and make me eat it when I was little. And we would go to my aunt's house, who was right next door to us, and we would be sitting at the table, and I would be told, you can't get up from that table until you finish your liver and onions. So I sat there, and one by one, the kids got up and was walking away because they finished their dinner. Me, I sat there. I hated that shit. I wouldn't eat it. Right behind me was a window, and with a window seal, and it had curtains. So I basically took all my liver and onions, and I lined it up on the window seal. And then I just kind of shut the curtain behind me. And I got to go up and go out and play. Had like one of those slip and slide things that you can run and slide on, and it was great. And then my aunt calls my mom up and says, you need to come over here. My mom says, why? He says, you just need to come over here. Okay, so mom goes over there. She pulls the curtain back, and here's all my liver and onion lined up on the window seal. Boy, did I get in trouble on that one. I don't want to say I got my ass whipped, but I might have got my ass whipped that time. I don't know. But after that, they decided to start me on like Flintstone vitamins to get my iron quota, because I hate that shit and I will not fix it. Even if my husband asked me or begged me to, that's one thing I would tell him. Fix it yourself. I don't even want to smell it. And fix it yourself, and I would be gone when you cook it, because I am not going to smell that shit. So no to the liver and onions. Just saying. But yeah, new people, if you're coming and you're finding me and you like me, go back and look at your other videos that I have. Find like your favorites. Share them on your page so that your friends and your family can see what you started watching. And then, because I guess I remind a lot of people of different people. Like, somebody will see me and, you remind me of myself when I was younger, or something like that. But anyways, just find me, like me, share my videos on your page, leave a comment, tell me where you're from. I had somebody from Virginia Beach today comment. I love that. I love seeing that. But I want to get everything started here, because I've got to ask him. He's right now doing the windows by the front door. I'm not walking out there while he's doing that, because you know something? I'll end up wet, and I know it, and I'm not doing that. But it is just getting stuffy in here with these windows shut, so I've got to say something to him. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started. I'll come back a little bit later and let everybody know how everything's going. The one lady, there is somebody that told me that I need to think about eating something instead of drinking. We did have a couple beers last night, but we did eat. We cooked that chicken on the grill. In fact, I even got a picture of it. We had the chicken on the grill, and then I had that potato salad and pasta salad that I made. And I told Jeff, this is I want this gone. So we're finishing that off now. And that's exactly what we did. So we do eat. Trust me. It was just a Friday night, and I'm not dead. I'm not too old to have a beer and enjoy myself. So I did. All right. I will come back a little bit later. I just kicked the balls just to get the dogs chasing after them. I'll talk to everybody later. Bye for now.